Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys probably saw from the title and thumbnail, today we'll be installing the Catless downpipes on the M5. Here are the downpipes. I have no idea what brand they are. They have no branding on them. But if anybody can like clarify this for me, let me know in the comments below. I feel like they're VRSFs. They have the same shape and design. Well, obviously they're all like every downpipe for this car is gonna have the same shape, but they have like the same design as the VRSF with like the welds. Like one of them has all these like 3 welds, and then the other one only has this one and this one, like on this part. But I don't know. I feel like they might be VRSFs, maybe not, but nonetheless they look like they're really good quality. So we're gonna go ahead and try these out, and hopefully everything goes well. Now for those of you who are gonna start commenting, do your maintenance before you start modding. Trust me, I know. I have my stuff coming in already for my oil change. Supposedly he did oil change already, the guy I got it from, but you never know, so I just want to make sure. So I got everything I need for the oil change. Apart from that, the car is pretty low mileage, so there's not really anything that I have to do. Anyways, we're gonna get straight into it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys on the tripod, and then we're gonna get straight into the install. So we're actually gonna go ahead and work on the top, and then when it comes time to actually unbolt them from the bottom, then I'll go ahead and jack up the car. But yeah, so I've seen a couple videos, because just like some of you guys, I have never done this before, and this is gonna be my first time, so we'll be kind of going on it together. So yeah, anyways, I saw a couple videos, so I kind of know what I'm doing now, but either way we'll be going at this together, guys, and yeah, let's see how it goes. All right, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and remove this engine cover, which is just held on by little like ball things that go into the grommet. So just pull up. Go ahead and get started with removing this little coolant reservoir bolt. I'll be using a T25 to remove this bolt on the coolant reservoir. Now we can kind of move this out of the way a little bit, as you can see. Let's go ahead and pull these DMEs out of their place, and we'll see if we can kind of get a hook or something and kind of pull them off to the side. All right, now let's go ahead and actually pull these O2 sensors out of their clips. So there's 2 on each side. Both of them actually use different connectors, so I don't think you'll actually be able to mix them up, just to keep that in mind. We'll be doing the same thing on both sides, exactly the same. Alright, so now that those are out, we can go ahead and take off these PCV valves out. Alright, so now both of these are out of the way. Alright guys, now to actually take off the O2 sensors, you do need a special tool. I rented it from AutoZone, but you can either rent it or they have it on Amazon for like $9. I might go ahead and actually buy it, but just for the sake of this video, to get it out quick and stuff, I just went ahead and rented it, and then I can just take it back and get my money back. So, and then the O2 sensors just routed around like these little clips right here, so you can just kind of pull them out. The second one we can actually take off after we take off this whole brace. So yeah, let's go ahead and start taking that off. All right, so I took the camera off the tripod real quick so I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing over here. So you can kind of just move this out of the way a little bit, and then you guys can see there's a little ground wire right there that you have to take off, and then there's that Torx bolt right there, and then the same one right there. You guys can see them. You have to take those 2 off, or those 3 off. It's the same exact thing on the other side. Just go ahead and take those off, and then this actual brace right here should come straight out, and then we can move on to the next step. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so now that that piece is out, we can actually go ahead and take off these other O2 sensors. You guys can see them right there. I believe this little clip just comes straight off. Yeah, so you can just pry it off. I'll go ahead and do that right now with the flathead or something. You guys can see right there. It'll just like come off. And then after that, we'll be taking off these bolts. One right here, and one right there. And this is gonna be the same 3 on the other side, and I will take this off. This is a heat shield that's actually on top of the downpipes, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then yeah, I forgot to mention, when you do take off these clips, this little thing right here will also come off, and that's what will let you actually take off the O2. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so it seems like those 2 brackets right about there, they're like on top of the fuel pump. It's just 2 bolts, so I'm going to take them off real quick. It looks like it's kind of in the way, and I don't want to force anything out, so it looks like those are also going to be T27s. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off real quick, and then hopefully that's all we have to do. All right, now with that piece off, we can see the downpipes right here. This is where the O2s connect. Another one right there, other side. Couple things we're gonna have to take off. First of all, this clamp is what holds the downpipe to the turbo. This one right here, and then it looks like, well, these are the bolts for those. And then it looks like we're gonna have to take off these two right here. I don't think the other ones have this, but for this one you have to take that off, and then those two right there, and it's gonna be the same exact thing on the other side. So actually I'll probably lift up the car now and unbolt them from the bottom, and then we'll do the top, and we can go ahead and take them off. So let me go ahead and jack up the car real quick. All right, so just so you guys can see what I'm doing down here, I have to take off that nut and that nut right there. Same two on the other side. You can see one right there and one right there. So I'm gonna take off all four of those. I'll let you guys know what size it is right now, and then yeah, I don't really have too much space down here, as you guys can see. We'll go ahead and see if we can get these out real quick. With all those 4 bolts on the bottom loosened, we're gonna go ahead and tackle these 2, 4, 5 bolts on each side. 2, 4, and then this one. Same ones on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those real quick. The 4 bolts on the bottom were size 11. Just so you guys can know, it was a lot easier to use a long extension with a swivel and then the 11 on there. So just so you guys can know. But now I'm gonna go ahead and take off those 5 bolts. All right guys, we finally got the downpipes out. I wasn't able to record, unfortunately, because it's very time consuming and it's kind of a hassle having to take these big ass pipes out. As you guys can see, it looks pretty cool. Catted, OEM, and Catless. But anyways, now we're gonna go ahead and put the other ones on. I went ahead and used these things to kind of hold these back, which worked pretty good. But besides that, yeah, it's not gonna reuse all the same bolts. Actually, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing, except it's not gonna use the 2 that go right here. It's not gonna need those, which would be these 2. These don't have it, but it has the same thing. So yeah, thanks to my dad for helping me, because I couldn't do this for myself. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the other ones back on now. All right guys, so after a couple hours of struggling, and it did take a while, but after some time we finally got these downpipes in. I'm about to start it right now real quick, just to make sure everything is good. But besides that, yeah, I'm about to start it real quick, just for a couple seconds, because I don't want it to get too hot, because I still have a lot of stuff to put on. So here it goes, nothing. All right, now here goes nothing. Oh, that's way louder. Alright guys, so you guys heard that little startup, but now I just put these O2s on there so I can start it up. But now I'm gonna go ahead and take them off and then put everything on how it's supposed to be. Just put everything on the way we took it off, and yeah, it should be good. Just make sure you plug in like the O2s, put that back into place, like bolt these things back into place, and then just like set the DMEs back into place and stuff. But yeah, besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back on, and then maybe we'll go for a little drive and see how it sounds while it's driving. So stay tuned. Alright guys, as you all can see, everything is finally back on like nothing ever happened. As you guys can see, I'm still OEM downpipes with catalytic converters inside. It's like nothing happened before. Nah, I'm just kidding. These are the old downpipes right here. I'll be saving them just in case anything happens. I think I'm gonna go clean up because I'm pretty dirty. Can't really tell, but I'm pretty dirty, and then I haven't been sweating, and I've been laying on the ground under the car and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and stuff. go shower and do what I gotta do, and then when I get back, we'll probably go ahead and go for a drive, test it out, see how it feels, see how it sounds, and then yeah, so stay tuned for that, guys. All right, so it is the next day. Some homies came over after we finished the car. Well, actually they came while I was doing it, and then after we kind of just hung out and stuff, so I didn't really film much. But today, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take it for a drive. I'm gonna put on the GoPro and we'll see how it sounds. I'll tell you guys though, I did take it for a drive last night, just to test it out to make sure everything was good. So I know how it sounds already and stuff, and it sounds so sick. But nonetheless, guys, I'm still gonna go ahead and put on the GoPro and show you guys what it sounds like. And yeah, dude, I'm super excited. So yeah, let's go. Little cold start from inside the car. It's a lot louder than it was on just the axle back exhaust, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let it warm up, get it up to temps, and then we'll go ahead and take it out for a little spin. All right, what is going on, you guys? We are here driving now, you know, having a good time. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick everything up on the camera, but there is an insane amount of turbo spool, which sounds super sick. I don't really want to open the windows because I don't want there to be a lot of wind noise. So hopefully you guys can hear, because I can hear everything. I can hear the whole exhaust, the turbo spool, everything from inside the cabin, which I'm cool with. I don't mind a little bit of drone. By the way, when you're just cruising, like if you just leave it on drive where the RPMs are really low, you don't get a lot of drone, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, hopefully you guys can hear everything like that, because I don't want to put the window down and then there end up being a lot of wind noise. So, but maybe I'll put it down in a little bit just to test it out. Oh, listen to these downshifts, guys. Sounds so sick. Let me know if any of you guys actually downshift from second to first. I don't know if you guys can see the heads-up display, but I'm looking at it. Let me know if any of you guys actually downshift from second to first when you guys are coming to a stop. I don't do it just in case it harms the transmission, but I mean, if any, I haven't really looked into it to see if it's like okay. But if any of you guys actually like know or whatever, let me know in the comments below. It sounds dope from second to first because I've done it before, but I don't know if it's gonna like harm the transmission or not, so I don't do it. But I mean, if I can, that'll be better for me because it sounds really sick. But yeah, I did not think the downpipes were gonna make the car this loud, which I don't mind. I actually like the car being loud, but I did not know it was gonna make it this loud compared to the stock downpipes. The turbo spool is literally crazy, guys. Like, you can hear it a lot. But another thing is that I actually read in the forums, due to the design that these M5, well, these S63 turbos, due to the design that they use on these, you do get wastegate rattle. These turbos are like pretty much new, so for them to have turbo rattle, the only thing that I can think of is that the forums were right, and it's due to the design of these downpipes. I mean, these turbos. So it is a little annoying, but it's something that you can fix. Like if you were to get a kit for the actual like wastegate and the flap. I'm not 100% sure with all the terminology, the names and stuff, but there's a kit that where you replace the wastegate, I think, and then you replace the actual flap inside the turbo. And yeah, or you can just upgrade your turbos, which if everything goes well, that's one thing that I would like to do down the line. Not anytime soon, because I mean the turbos are new, wastegate rattles, it's whatever, you know. But either way, I don't have a lot of money to spend like 5 grand on turbos right now, but that's definitely something I want to do down the road, 100%. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do some pulls right now in a little bit. I think you guys are hearing a lot of wind noise with the windows open. I cracked them open a little bit, so I closed them again, but I think it'll be better to hear it with the windows all the way up, at least for the camera. In person, you can hear them with the windows down or up. Here goes a little pull for you guys. Whew. I wish you guys can like hear it in person, because like I don't think camera really does justice to like the exhaust note of the cars. Like the 535 didn't sound exactly the same on camera as it did in person, and I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing with the M5. Alright, here goes a little pull. We'll just pass this little thing right here because there's always cops right there. Check out this downshift. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm about to get in trouble, guys. Maybe we'll do one last one over here. We'll see right now. We'll pass this tree and hopefully there's no cops. And we'll do it one more. Downshifts, guys. That's enough. That's enough. Alright guys, so I just got back home. Hopefully the footage that I got really shows you guys the sound and the tone of the exhaust. If not, I don't really know what else to do besides like doing some flybys, which I didn't have anybody to help me film in this video, the flybys, because everybody was busy today, and I'm just trying to get the video out for you guys like as soon as possible, because I know you guys are waiting for the M5 videos. But anyways, yeah, there will be flybys coming in the future. I want to do all types of videos with this car, car meets. Hopefully in the future we can even do a flame map for this car. If anybody knows who can do a flame map for me for this car, obviously I'll probably need to tune it first. So thinking to go in boot mode, hopefully, if all goes well in the near future, or JB4. Let me know your guys' experience with these tunes. I probably wouldn't do a DME tune, even though I heard they're like super good or whatever. I'm more of like JB4 MHD boot mode tune type of guy. But maybe in the future when the car is all dialed in, full bolt on or whatever it is, then we'll do a custom like DME tune or something. Anyways, with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a big thumbs up down below. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Whatever it is, if I can make it, I'll try to make it for you guys. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.